as companies try to bet on the domestic equity markets with its more stable conditions. 5-star Business Finance, Archean Chemical Industries, Kaynes Technology India and Inox Green Energy are among the companies whose initial public offering is set to open this week. In this video, we will be sharing important information about these 4 companies that are going public, as well as what they are offering investors in their IPO. For financial information, please check out the detailed blog for each of the 4 IPOs. Use the link in the description below. We will also be talking about how you can invest in any or all of these companies. 5-star Business Finance, a non-bank financial institute, plans to conduct an initial public offering in order to raise 1,960 crore. The non-banking lender offers small business and small mortgage loans to eligible borrowers for their business and personal needs. 5-star Business Finance has a strong presence in southern India with Tamil Nadu, Andhra Pradesh, Telangana and Karnataka, accounting for 85% of the company's overall portfolio. Objects of the issue: the company will not receive any proceeds from the offer, and all such proceeds will go to the selling shareholders. 5-star Business Finance IPO is a main board IPO and face value of ₹1 aggregating up to ₹1,960 crore. The issue is priced at ₹450 to ₹474 per share. The minimum order quantity is 31 shares. The IPO opens on November 9, 2022 and closes on November 11, 2022. Quota details: the quota for retail investors 5-star Business Finance IPO is fixed at only 35% of the net offer. The qualified institutional buyers quota is 50%, while the NII quota is reserved at 15%. Archean Chemicals is a producer of marine chemicals that ship sulfate of potash, industrial salt, and bromine all over the world, with shipment of 2.7 million MT. The firm was the biggest exporter of industrial salt in the nation in the financial year of 2022-2021. Archean Chemical Industries market the products to 18 global customers in 13 countries and 24 domestic customers. The company has integrated production facilities for bromine, industrial salt, and the sulfate of the potash operations located in Hajipir, Gujarat. Objects of the issue: the selling shareholders will be entitled to the respective portion of the proceeds of the offer for sale. The company proposes to utilize the net proceeds of the fresh issue towards funding the following objects: redemption or early redemption in part or full of NCDs issued by the company. General corporate purposes. IPO timeline: Archean Chemical IPO is main board IPO and the face value of ₹2 aggregating up to ₹1,462.31 crores. The issue is priced at ₹386 to ₹407 per share. The minimum order quantity is 36 shares. The IPO opens on November 9 and closes on November 11, 2022. Quota details: the quota for retail investor Archean Chemical IPO is fixed at 10%. The qualified institutional buyer quota is 75%, while the NII quota is reserved at 15%. Kaynes Technology India, a design LED electronic manufacturing company, also said that it decided to launch its IPO on Thursday. It is a leading end-to-end and IoT solution-enabled integrated electronics manufacturing company. The company provides conceptual design, process engineering, integrated manufacturing and life cycle support for major players in automotive, industrial aerospace and defense, outer space nuclear, medical, railways, Internet of Things, information technologies and other segments. Objects of the issue: the company proposes to utilize the net proceeds towards funding the following objects: repayment, prepayment in full or part of the certain borrowings availed by the company; funding capital expenditure towards expansion of the existing manufacturing facilities at Mysore, Karnataka, and near the existing manufacturing facilities in Haryana; investment in wholly owned subsidiaries Kaynes Electronic Manufacturing Private Limited for setting up a new facilities at Chamarajanagar, Karnataka; funding working capital requirements of the company; and general corporate purposes. Kaynes Technology IPO is main board IPO and face value of ₹10 aggregating up to ₹857.82 crores. The issue is priced at ₹559 to ₹587 per share. The minimum order quantity is 25 shares. The IPO opens on November 10 and closes on November 14, 2022. Quota details: the quota for retail investor Kaynes Technology IPO is fixed at 35%. The qualified institutional buyers quota is fixed at 50%, while the NII quota is reserved at 15%. Inox Green Energy Service is going to launch its IPO on Friday 11th November and the public offer will close on November 15. The energy company said proceeds from the fresh issue would be utilized by the company for repaying debts and general corporate purposes. Inox Green Energy Service Limited is one of the major wind power operations and maintenance service providers within India. The company is a subsidiary of Inox Green Limited, a company which is listed on NSE and BSE Limited and part of Inox GFL groups of company. Objects of the issue: the net proceeds of the fresh issue, that is gross proceeds of the fresh issue, repayment and prepayment in full or part of the certain borrowings availed by the company, including redemption of the non-convertible debentures in full and general corporate purpose. Inox Green Energy IPO is main board IPO and the face value of rupees 10 aggregating up to rupees 740 crores. The issue is priced at rupees 61 to 65 per share. The minimum order quantity is 230 shares. The IPO opens on November 11 and closes on November 15, 2022. Quota details: the quota for retail investors, Inox Green Energy IPO is fixed at 10%. The qualified institutional buyers quota is fixed at 75%, while the NI quota is reserved at 15%. For applying any IPO, you should have a demat trading account. Tradeplus provides a free demat trading account at 0% AMC for the lifetime. You can also apply for these 4 IPOs from our Rocket app. Download our Rocket app from Play Store or App Store now. Like, share, comment this video with your friends and family. If I missed out anything important about these 4 IPOs, post your thoughts in the comment section below. Thank you and happy investing.
Investments in the securities market are subject to market risks. Read all the related documents carefully before investing. The information discussed herein should not be construed as recommendation or investment advice. Brokerage will not exceed the SEBI prescribed limit.